Hi, welcome to Mindful Meditoga with Kevin. Today I'm going to show you a very unique way of exploring movements and mobility, doing it at your own pace, and finding a rhythm that works for you. I'm going to lead you into a kind of a series, a standing series. Then we're going to do a series on our back, series on our stomach, and maybe a series from tabletop. And then after that, you're going to explore. You're going to move the body how it feels good to you. You're going to focus on your breath the whole time. Breath is what's going to make this a safe experience for you. Because you're going off script and you're exploring, you're moving your body in ways that I may not even be doing here. I'm giving you suggestions, but then you just explore. And if you find a place in your body that needs a little bit more attention, then you just stay with it for a few moments. But this is like a choose your own adventure kind of mobility or yoga or however you want to. It's kind of a mixture of everything. It's like Pilates, yoga, movement, mobility, all kind of blended into one. We will be using our breath to make this a safe activity. So inhale through the nose, exhale through pursed lips like you're blowing out a candle. And we're going to keep that rhythm, keep that breath rhythm. Inhale. And I'll teach you when to inhale and when to exhale during certain movements. And then you just move and you explore. And it's, just have some fun with the freedom of movement and adapting your body to whatever it needs on that particular day. So we're going to start today in standing. We're going to start with our standing series, and I'll give you some suggestions of what you can do, and then I just want you to move. Okay? The first thing we're going to do is just get some movement from low to high. So right hand low, and then we're going to bring our breath into play here. So we're going to inhale down, exhale up. Now I just want you to explore moving your feet and your ankles in any way that feels good. Just connect that breath with your movements. And then maybe go side to side, more shoulder height. And then high to low, low, high right hand coming down. And again, you can move the ankles and the body in any way that feels good to you. And then let's switch that up. Left hand is kind of leading from low to high. And then sideways. And then high to low. Good. And after every set of movements, I like to take a quick pause, take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just pause for a quick moment. This just lets everything settle. It lets everything sink in and allows you to bring some mindfulness into play here by noticing how you're feeling. Notice the changes. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, another movement we're going to do is to bend those knees down. Have your feet a little bit more than hip width apart. And then we're just going to explore with our hands and our shoulders. And I like to, again, connect my breath with this by inhale, 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 exhale. Good. Come back to standing. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, pause for a moment and notice the changes. Notice how you feel right now. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to come down. Not all the way down, but we're going to come down to our kind of our squat here. Now we're going to explore. Okay, so now it's choose your own adventure. I'll give you some suggestions of what you can do, but right now I just want you to move and breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through pursed lips, and just go back and forth right now. Maybe placing one hand on the knee. Just do some exploration here and just see what feels good to you. Your body will let you know if there's areas of tightness, and then you just kind of explore that area. Another thing I like to do is to sit back on all heels and then come forward, place one hand up. Good. And then come back, sit back. Inhale, place that hand. Exhale, reach up. Good. Reach back. Kind of rock back on your heels. Reach forward, exhale up. And then just keep moving however it feels good to you. Your body will adjust and you'll just find those movements that feel good to you. I've done a lot of experimenting, a lot of exploring, and sometimes the best exercises, the ones that make me feel really loose, are the ones that are kind of off script. They're not a certain type of posture. They're just breathing and moving how I feel. And the interesting thing is that when I do this every day, I find that I'm doing different exercises because some days my legs are a little bit more stiff. So then I want to work those legs a little more. Good. Let's come back to standing. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale again, just pause for a moment and notice how you feel. Notice the changes. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to come to our backs now for a nice back series. So everything's going to be done on your backs. I like to start with my hands out. And then just bringing those knees to the sides. Sometimes I'll kick that top leg straight on the exhale. So inhale over, exhale, kick. And just explore. Maybe your leg's a little higher. Maybe your leg comes all the way down to the ground. You choose your own adventure here. Inhale, transition. Exhale, kick. And then just close your eyes and just feel your body. Notice every movement. Go as slow as you'd like. Go at your own pace. A lot of this kind of mindful Meditoga freestyle is just going at your own pace and finding what works and what feels good to you. Good. And then another one I like is to bring your hands out and bring those legs, bring those knees far apart as much as you can, and then explore going down on one side and then the other. And then maybe you can kick your top leg straight. Whatever leg is in the middle. Just have fun. Just explore. Just see what feels good to you. Good. Bring your hands back out. Both feet up. And then bring them out like you're making a circle. I found the mobility with this was great for your core. And then maybe changing the direction. Again, go slow or as fast as you want. If this is too hard, you can place one foot down and just explore with one leg. Everybody's different on their journey, so you adapt, you change whatever it is that I'm suggesting to make it so that you're feeling good, you're able to do this. And then maybe one leg in front. Inhale through your nose, exhale. Good. And then take that opposite hand, pull that knee over, exhale. Good. Inhale, transition, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and just keep going back and forth, finding a pace that works for you. This general movement here, bringing the knee across the body, just feels so good. You can even add a little circle to it if you want when you come across. Just experiment. See what feels good to you, and then just move. As long as you're breathing, inhale, deep exhales. Your body will adapt. It'll adjust to whatever movements you're doing. Everybody's journey is different. If we recorded 20 different people doing this version, it would look slightly different for probably every single person because their bodies just are different. Some people have bone-on-bone contact where they just can't do certain exercises or certain postures. Good. And then I want you to bring those knees in, bring those hands down, take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just pause for a moment of stillness, just to let everything sink in. But then for you to also observe and notice the changes. As soon as we start to feel any changes in the body, we let go of the thinking mind and more into the feeling mind, more in the present moment. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to explore a little bit with our knees bent. And we're going to start by making a nice arch in the back and then flattening the back so that the mat, the entire lower back is touching the mat. And then arch. I like to inhale and then exhale it out nice and flat. Inhale up, exhale. And then when I flatten the back, the tailbone comes right up off the mat. Just ever so slightly. So just experiment with that. Go nice and slow. Connect your breath with your movements and just notice what the back feels like as you arch and then as you flatten. Just notice the difference. And then eventually I want to come back to my arch and then lift one vertebrae at a time, maybe tucking in the shoulder blades so they're nice and flat. Coming up and then breathing. And then maybe coming back down to touch and then back up. Just explore what feels good to you. Just make sure the head and the neck and the spine are just aligned with each other. We're not really twisting in this posture from side to side. We're just lifting up and down and breathing. Inhale. Some movements require some safe twisting. This is one of those where I would recommend just staying center. Keep everything center and just lift up and down. And just notice how it feels in your legs. You can even experiment by coming up and then lifting one leg all the way up, bringing it back down. Just have fun with it. Just explore. We're not in a hurry. There's no time limit. There's no amount of reps you need to do. Just close your eyes and just have fun with it. Bring those hands now back out. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, pause for a moment just to notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, just bring those knees into your chest and just slowly rock back and forth. Eventually coming up, we're going to come into a tabletop series now. So our tabletop is we're going to explore from here. So maybe you're exploring some cat-cows. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. This is a nice one where you just close your eyes and just move. Just move how it feels good to you. Notice as you're bending the back, just notice how it feels. Notice the release that you're getting on every exhale. Good, and then maybe come back to center and experiment the left hand out, right leg out. Maybe come to touch. Just move and feel good. Switch legs when you're ready. And just experiment and explore the different movements you can do kind of in this. I kind of give you the general idea. We're kind of in tabletop. We're doing a bird dog type of activity. But then from there you can explore. You can do different things with it. Go off script a little bit. Now we're going to move into a child's pose. But again, I move when I do in child's pose. I move left and right. This feels so good for me. For you, you might want to move up and explore a little bit of what it feels like to be a little higher. Sometimes I make little circles with my hips as I'm in child's pose. So just explore right now and just enjoy the freedom of closing your eyes and just moving and breathing. Practicing noble silence, like you're the only person in the room doing this movement. And just keep breathing. Inhale through your nose, exhale through pursed lips. Good. And then place your hands on top of each other. Place your forehead on top of your hands. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just take a moment to let everything settle. Let all the benefits of your practice sink in and just observe. Notice how you feel right now. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to come to our stomach. So this is a stomach series we can do. Lots of different variations. I like by bringing my hands up, breathing. Nice deep breath. And then maybe bringing our feet up. So feet up, hands up. And then maybe bringing our hands out. Good. And then bringing our hands to our side and coming all the way up. This is another variation that you can try. Little reverse snow angel here. Maybe bring both hands up. Little bit of swimmer, one leg, one arm. Just explore right now. Just do anything that feels good to you from your stomach. And when you're ready, right cheek to the mat, hands to your sides, palms up. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just lay very still for a moment. And notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to move more into a shoulder mobility. So bringing that right hand out, lifting that left leg up and over, taking a couple of breaths here. Just explore, switching to the other side, back and forth. Maybe one or two breaths. Inhale, exhale, and then coming back, switching sides. Just again, you can stay for 4 or 5 breaths if you want. Choose your own adventure here. Just make this your own practice. Go at your own pace and find a rhythm that works for you. Good. When you're ready, left cheek to the mat, hands to your side. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, let everything sink, settle. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll eventually push ourselves back to a child's pose. Just notice the difference this time in the child's pose. And maybe come up to a down dog. And just notice what your dog feels like. Pedal the left and right heels down to the ground. Just explore a little bit in down dog. Experiment bringing maybe the knees down. Sometimes you can bring the knees out in down dog, which feels really good. Good. And then eventually, on your next exhale, look up to your hands, step or walk your feet to your hands. And again, we're in no rush here. You can grab opposite elbows and just sway from side to side, or bring your hands down and just bring your fingertips on. Just explore again in a forward fold here, what feels good to you, and then eventually working your way back up. Bring those hands way up. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, release. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale, reach up, reach up, reach up. Exhale, release. Take one last deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, I hope you enjoy this free flowing, choose your own adventure, mindful Meditoga style. Anytime that you can move the body in a pace and a range of motion that feels good to you, it's always going to resonate with you. It's always going to feel so good. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.